When you look at Zambia as a country, okay, and you look at job versus entrepreneurship, which of the two is more rewarding than the other? Yo, this is your boy Zambia by X, and I'm back with another video, man. Yo, I want to talk about this topic, which I feel is an important topic to talk about. Okay, I want to talk about education pertaining to work and entrepreneurship. You see, it doesn't matter which route you take, whether you wanna work for an organization or you just wanna be an entrepreneur. Both routes are gonna require education. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you say education, okay, you could get educated by just practicing entrepreneurship. When you are practicing entrepreneurship, you're gonna see the areas where you need to perfect yourself. Okay? I have come across people who totally were not able to speak English, but they engage in entrepreneurship, selling second-hand clothes, and later on they realized that their businesses had grown and that they needed to start, wholesaling to the others. You know what I'm saying? They became wholesalers and decided to sell to retailers, and that required them to travel. You see what I'm saying? Travel to Dar es Salaam and all these other places where the only way they could communicate, the easiest way for them to communicate was to use English. You see what I mean? So they started to look for apps, to learn English from their children, and they ended up speaking. You see what I mean? That's why I'm saying that education can be found just in practicing, okay, in experience, okay. And then wait a minute, I'm kind of derailing away from what I want to say, huh? Sorry, I apologize. So when you look at Zambia as a country, okay, and you look at job versus entrepreneurship, which of the two is more rewarding than the other? Okay? You see, guys, to begin with, you need to understand that an entrepreneur does not have limits. You see what I mean? An entrepreneur today can make zero, but it doesn't mean tomorrow he'll make zero. Tomorrow he'll make one. Maybe 2 days later, you make two. And maybe go back to zero, or probably go to 10 or 1,000. You get what I'm saying? Whatever units you want to call them, US dollars, German kwacha, whatever. Entrepreneurship is like that. You see what I mean? Now, the key thing to note, the key thing that we have to take away is that with entrepreneurship, there is such a thing as exponential growth. Okay? Exponential growth simply means growth that is 2 to the power n. You know what I mean? So if you're experiencing 2 to the power 0, you have 1. If you're experiencing 2 to the power 1, you have 2. If you're experiencing 2 to the power 2, you have 4. You see what I mean? It's exponential. So the moment you keep increasing that n, that is the index of the 2, you're gonna see that your growth is not gonna be like linear growth. No, it's gonna be exponential growth. You see? For a job, you're not gonna get exponential growth. You're gonna be stuck on the same salary for a long time, and then they're gonna tell you, okay, it's time for you to get promoted. Then that's the time you're gonna get a hike. Okay? I know for a job, you've got what they call job security, right? It simply means that even if you did not do all the days, even if you did not work all the 30 days, you will still get paid something, or you will get all your salary, provided they haven't deducted anything. Okay, so you kind of can plan like, hey, this month I'll be able to do ABC with my money. Next month I'll do ABC. You know what I'm saying? But the problem that comes is that you get used. You see what I'm saying? You get used. And the moment you get used, then that's it. You even stop saving. Because you're going to think that's how life is. It's get up, go to work, get paid at the end of the month, and progress. You see what I'm saying? But for an entrepreneur, you will experience ups and downs really like quick. Okay? Like when I look at my business, there are times whereby I have exponential growth. Then something happens. Maybe it's a macroeconomic factor that just suddenly shows up, and the business just goes kaput. It goes down to zero. You see what I'm saying? I remember during the COVID days. Okay, during the COVID days, it became impossible to do any trading because basically, we didn't know what to expect. We were like, if you go on the streets, you're gonna get exposed. You know what I mean? Even if we did try to wear masks, but you could hear stories. Oh, that person who used to trade there, he's no more. That person, you know what I'm saying? And it was like scared. So business was slow, people were not coming to town, and basically we collapsed and had to start again. You see what I'm saying? Moments are different, like what we're experiencing right now in Zambia, where you can trade anywhere on the street. They tell you, no, you want to trade on the street, go into the market. But no one goes in the market to go and buy electronic goods. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, again, we are back to the COVID days. You see what I'm saying? And our businesses, again, they've gone to zero. You see what I'm saying? So the only thing that we keep is one, the connections that we've established with suppliers. Even if we can no longer buy anything, we can no longer import anything, but we know where the suppliers are. You see what I mean? And we know what the customers need. You see what I mean? We know how the logistics part of everything. You see what I'm saying? So that knowledge cannot be taken away. The business can be taken away and it goes to zero. But the knowledge cannot be taken away. Meaning that there will come another time when we'll explore another opportunity, another way of trading, and we'll simply pick up from where we left. You see what I mean? Now, what I'm trying to say is that with entrepreneurship, there are such type of factors. There are political factors. There are economic factors. There are what I call social factors, technology factors, legal factors, which could affect your business. You see what I'm saying? And it's important to look at your business and gauge your business through a pastel analysis. You see what I'm saying? Pastel meaning political, economic, social, technology, environmental, and legal factors. You see what I'm saying? Once you understand the pastel analysis of your business, you carry out your pastel analysis, and you understand, like, okay, if there was some political interference to your business, will it go to zero? If there was some economic interference, there was social interference, legal interference, you know all these things. And once you regularly carry out pastel analysis of your business, you will be able to see what can cause your business to go to zero. You see what I mean? And once you know what can cause your business to go to zero, you carry out the necessary adjustments. Now, the necessary adjustments may mean that you need to change your products. You see what I'm saying? Because if, for example, you are somebody who trades in the CBD and you shift from the CBD into the market, It simply means you need to go lower in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You see what I mean? Because people who go in the market, they don't look for higher order products. Their needs are not higher order based. Their needs are lower order based, meaning they operate on the low Maslow hierarchy. So if you are someone who is carrying out a STL analysis of your business, and you see that there could be some factors which could affect your business, it could mean you have to change business. Probably you need to go up the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You see what I'm saying? You need to go for higher order products and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that when you compare in Zambia being an entrepreneur versus being a worker, according to what I think entrepreneur is better. Why it is better to be an entrepreneur? It is because you kind of learn how to survive life without anyone's support, without anyone's handout, without anyone's help. Because what makes you survive is your network. Your network becomes your net worth. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And not only that, you meet other entrepreneurs who do totally different things from what you do. You see what I mean? And you start to learn from them. You start to learn new things. In other ways, when you are an entrepreneur, I know all over the world, when you're an entrepreneur, you expose yourself to continuous learning. And you cannot survive without learning. That becomes a rule. You see what I'm saying? You have to keep learning. You have to keep learning new things. You see what I mean? And basically, that's what life is all about. Life is full of lessons. You know what I mean? Today you learn this, tomorrow you learn that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. When you are someone who's working, you probably want to get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. Believe me, I've been through that route before. And what I saw is that I became Microsoft certified. You know what I'm saying? And I could go out there and I find that the employers were not looking for Microsoft certified people. They were looking for bachelor's degree people. You know what I'm saying? I got a bachelor's degree. And what did I find? Hardware as infrastructure no longer became a major factor in businesses. Businesses were more interested in IT professionals who could deliver infrastructure as code rather than hardware as infrastructure. So I became stuck. You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, I thought that I didn't have a bachelor's degree. That's why I was not getting a lot of favors. Now I have a bachelor's degree. But still I'm not getting the favors that I'm expecting. Why? Because of the technological factors. We shifted from hardware as infrastructure as code. So what became more attractive to the employer became someone who can deliver infrastructure as code and not hardware as infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? And the moment I realized that, wait a minute, this world is moving towards infrastructure as code. So I started to transition. But I looked back and I was like, how come I'm always transitioning? How come I'm always learning, but the industry is not paying me back? You see what I mean? That's how I say to myself, I think it's time to all together start to learn business and understand business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I just stepped away from the so-called go out there and get a job thing into just straight entrepreneurship, taking all the risks, understanding the risks, getting the experience, making connections. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I transition. Okay? Yeah. So guys, comment down below, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and hit that bell notification so that you get informed each time I upload a new video. Schreiben Sie für mich etwas unter einen Kommentar. And like the video. Okay guys, so I'm out until the next video. Okay. I want to know your comments really. Like, what do you think about what I've said? Looking at entrepreneurship versus employment in Zambia. I mean, which of the two is better? You see what I'm saying? Nice, secure, safe job, or going out there to hustle. You see, businesses take time to grow. Alright, so guys, in conclusion, which of the two is better? Is it better for you to be an entrepreneur in Zambia, or is it better for you to just, get a job, a nice secure job, and just feel safe and work? Which of the two is better? So I think that it just all depends on you, yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you are someone who can handle going back to zero, failing, then starting again, then go for business. If you're someone who can sleep on the floor and not worry and still keep working hard, then go for business. You see what I mean? If you're someone who wants a safe, secure job, something that brings in money every month, guaranteed, with health insurance and all that, if that's what you are seeking, then get a job. You see what I mean? If you're someone who is ready to be oppressed, to be stamped on, to go through fake agreements, you know what I mean, and learn something out of there, come out stronger, and just bounce back, you see what I mean, then go for business. That will suit you. You see what I mean? In other words, if you want to go for a job, then you gotta be someone who doesn't want to take risks. Then job is for you. But if you take pleasure in risk and you want to learn more and believe you can do something to make humanity better, then business is your thing. Then go for business. Okay guys, so hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get informed each time I upload a new video. I'm out of here. Till next time, schreiben Sie für mich unten einen Kommentar. Bis später.